I think that it depends. If we say, how do you see the Nordics from the inside? It depends very much who you speak to. Because if you speak to a Swede, they say Sweden is the most interesting thing. If you speak to a Norwegian, they're going to say Norway is the most interesting, and so forth. So first of all, you need to figure out who you're speaking to and what nationality they are, and then go from there. We're a brotherhood in the Nordics, but at the same time, we're brothers and we fight amongst ourselves. And we're all going to say we're the most interesting country. From a very helicopter point of view, there's no doubt that Sweden is a very interesting country. It's the fourth most liquid market in terms of real estate in Europe, after England or the UK, Germany and France. But on the other hand, it depends very much on your risk analysis. What do you want to buy? What's your return expectations? So if you have returns, you want core, then there is only a few markets in Sweden of interest. And it's very difficult to buy anything there unless you have the two following things: a local contact or a local team, and two, you don't mind the currency risk. If not, you can basically forget buying anything in the city centers of the four largest cities. But I think here in the city center of even Gothenburg and Malmö and Stockholm, you're looking at the 4 digits. Sorry, not 4 digits, at the 4 mark. Yeah, I know. That's with commas after. But at the 4, NOI yield of around 4 something for really core properties. And as you say, they're probably going down further. And then if you have to hedge at the same time, then a lot of your returns are suddenly gone. If you're going outside secondary locations, then it's a different story. But then if you go to Norway, it's the same thing. I mean, right now I know that there are some really good, very interesting properties for sale at the Barcode. But you're also here looking at the 4+ mark. And here again, you have a hedging issue. And Stavanger at the moment is an area where a lot of people are very hesitant due to the oil market at the moment, oil and gas market. And then if you go to Helsinki, to Finland, you are also looking at the 4 number with regards to returns or yields. If you're looking at the inner city, and I'm here both speaking about retail and office and resi. It's not just one asset class, retail, high street retail. We're talking about all these asset classes in the city center where the international investors normally are looking. So that means you have to go down the risk curve or up the risk curve if you are looking for higher returns. Same goes for Copenhagen. So when you ask me which one is most interesting, I have to ask you, what's your risk perspective? What are you willing to look into? And then we can have a chat.